Hi everybody! So this is going to be a baking video and I'm going to be making banana bread featuring my KitchenAid mixer, black. But this is a really simple banana bread recipe. So I just have another computer here, my mom's, has the recipe on it. So I'm just reading off of that. But I've pretty much measured everything so it wouldn't take up as much time. And I already somewhat mashed the bananas. The mixer, if you are using a mixer, you don't have to mash it too much because of course it is going to get mashed even more. But if you aren't, you don't have to use a mixer, an electric mixer. You can just use a wooden spoon. But for time purposes, I'm using a mixer. And if you are using a wooden spoon, you might need to mash them a little more. So what you want to do is take 3 to 4, I just did 2 bananas. And I mashed them. And I'm going to pour them into my bowl. And I'm not preheating the oven because I'm not going to put it in the oven just yet. So I just put in my 2 bananas. And I'm going to mix in 1/3 cup of butter while this is mashing. And I'm using the whisk for this. So I'm going to put it on a very low speed, just on stir. It's basically just going to stir it. I'm going to put this on, and I'm going to slowly mix in the butter while it's stirring. So 1/3 cup of butter you want to mix in. And that is good. Okay. And then I'm going to mix in 3/4 cup of sugar. You can do a cup, but I just figured 3/4 is a lot still. So why not? Because it says you can it says 3/4 is just as good. So I'm just going to mix that in. Again, that was 3/4 cup of butter. Okay. Now I'm going to mix in the egg. And now I'm going to add 1 egg, that's it. Ooh. I'm going to take this off to mix in the egg. Now, the reason I love a KitchenAid mixer is because this. You can just pour it in without making a mess right through here, which is so convenient because you don't have to stop mixing it. And vanilla, and just 1 teaspoon of vanilla. That's it. It's okay if it's a little more, it's vanilla, it's not going to hurt anyone. I mix that in, and this is just the Kirkland pure vanilla extract. Oh, so now I'm just gonna let that mix for like a minute, and it says to sprinkle the baking. Hold on. Max, you want treat? Maxie, come get treat. Max, wanna eat? Okay, so that was mixed. Hold on, guys. I don't want my dog roaming the house, right? Yeah. Stinker. He just got a haircut. But anyway, so we are going to add flour, not just yet. So this is kind of what your mixture should look like. It's like dripping everywhere. And you don't want it to look very doughy because there is no flour. So very just liquidy. Now I'm going to add, I'm going to put a towel there. I'm going to sprinkle a teaspoon of baking soda. Soda, not powder, baking soda. I'm just going to sprinkle it over the mixture like it says. And then I'm going to take a pinch of salt. Just take a pinch of salt. This is Morton salt. It's a little too much. Because this is supposed to be sweet, not salty. So a tiny bit. And then I'm going to add the flour in last, but while it's mixing. The reason I stopped it is because it says to like stop mixing and sprinkle the baking soda and salt in. So I'm going to keep mixing. And I'm just going to keep it on that stir, like around like 2. And I'm going to take 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour. I just have it measured in here. Slowly just pour it in. I got it on top. I'm actually going to take a spoon and just do that, just so it doesn't make a mess. It's easier. Because this is like this little bowl that I have is filled to the top. So again, 1.5 cups of flour, all-purpose flour. So it's just mixing in, and after you put in all your flour, you can start mixing at a higher speed. So it just makes it go quicker. Okay, so I just finished adding all my flour. Scraping some off. Okay. So, now that everything is mixed, that's all your ingredients, I'm going to put this on a higher speed, on like 4. Let's see. I'm still in my pajamas, everybody. So I'm just going to stop it for a minute and scoop off the sides with a spatula. Get it off. Let's try it. It's definitely very banana-y. So you definitely don't need 3 to 4 bananas. By the way this tastes, you do not need 3 to 4 bananas. Okay. So this is very doughy already. I'm just gonna scrape off everything. Scraped off all the sides. And I'm just gonna keep mixing it for a little bit. So this is a very simple recipe. I know it kind of has a lot of things, but it's nothing special. It's kind of everything simple, no special ingredients, and yeah. So I'm just going to spray my pan with pan. I think this is a 4x8 inch. That's what the directions call for that. I'm going to spray it with pan really well so it does not stick. There's a little hair, little thing from it. Okay, so that is looking really good. I'm gonna let everything drip. It's definitely very doughy because we added the flour. It's really good. Okay. So, I'm just going to give this kind of a quick stir. Make sure everything is mixed in. And here's what you should have. Oh, I just got it on my pajamas. A just very dough-like mixture. And everything is dripping. There we go. Put a paper towel there. So after you give it a nice mix and you sprayed your pan with Pam. Oh, and if you are making it right away, preheat your oven to 350 degrees. That's 175 degrees Celsius. And yeah. Oh God, I keep. So just pour it in. It should be able to fill everything. I love this banana bread and pumpkin bread. So good. So after you do that, you just want to bake in the oven for an hour. Oh God, just got stuck. So I'm going to put it in the oven soon. I hope you guys enjoyed this video on how to make really quick and simple banana bread. And I will talk to you soon. Bye.